If you want to know about strength, you just gotta get to it. We fighting fools are all getting to it on the streets. Street Fighter 6.
Yo, what's up guys? It is Nigel here, and today I'm back with another How to Beat video, and this time we're talking about Guile. Now personally, how I feel about Guile when it comes to putting him in a tier list, I think he would be probably A or to S. I don't think he's in B. Like, it's potential for him to be in B, depends how good you are honestly, but I think he's like A, solid A, because if you're bad with him up close with Guile, because some people don't know what to do when people get close to you with Guile, then he can go to B honestly, but otherwise I say he's a solid A or S, because if you're good at both close, far away, and mid-range, you kind of control everything in a way, depending on your character, like who's it going against, but that's what I would put him honestly. And the characters I feel as if he would probably struggle with is probably mix-up characters, I would say, like Cammy or something. I feel as if you struggle with them because they can literally go under his fireball and get up close to him. They have the jump, they have a whole bunch of stuff. So I say characters like that can get up close and mix them up is probably his weakness, I'd have to say. But yeah, starting off with the first thing I want to talk about Guile is probably, you know, Sonic Boom, you know, his strongest tool. This is the tool, honestly. He only has 3 moves, if I remember correctly. So Sonic Boom. Let's talk about the far away action, like what to do far away. Personally, when it comes to him throwing Sonic Booms far away, what you want to do is be careful and be wary of this, if he's standing up or if he's sitting down, because if he is sitting down, he can just oops, let me do this properly. If he's sitting down, he can charge up a flash kick. I'm sorry, my finger keeps hitting the button for the thing. He can do a flash kick after the Sonic Boom. So say for instance you do a projectile. Oh, it messed it up, but through a projectile, he can flash kick right after, because he's charging in both angles is what I'm saying pretty much. He's charging in both. So it's for him it would be down back. And that's how he's doing that, to do that. So you want to be careful because you don't want to end up in a situation like that. I'm mistiming it there, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, something like that would happen. So I wouldn't recommend jumping when he's like this in this stance. What I would recommend doing is probably parrying, and specifically perfect parrying is the best option, because you want to get close to Guile because he's obviously weak up close, right? So if you parry, you can get a little leeway, but if you perfect parry, you see the distance I just did when I perfect parried? Like, I'm right on him. Like, he's gonna either jump away or he's gonna do something weird, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna press a button. So I'd say perfect parrying is the best option. Is it easy? No, perfect parry is not easy for everybody, but if you want the best option to deal with Guile, it's definitely doing that. Because say for instance if you do just get up close to him, like he's throwing projectiles, if he's still in the position like I said, and if you do jump, that could be a flash kick potentially, so you don't want that outcome to happen. So I definitely recommend staying grounded and, you know, dealing with this way. You could also just, depending on your character, like Luke, I feel as if he can actually somewhat match Guile on fireballs, not as well as him, but you know, he does have the double EX thing, so for him it's fine. Certain characters can match Guile range wise, like JP and Luke, so with your characters obviously you have other things you can use, but not everybody does. So the best option here honestly is definitely parrying. Perfect parry is the absolute best because you get up close to him and then you can hit him or something, or make him go closer to the corner, because you want him to lose neutral, because once he's in the corner you have the highest advantage on him easily. So definitely the best bet is to do that. And even if you do want to jump, recommended neutral jump, because maybe you can bait him to doing a flash kick, right? If he flash kicks, you get a big punish. So there you go. So that's what I recommend. I wouldn't recommend forward jumping if he's in that stance, but if he's just walking back, like walking back, charging up, then it's a bit more doable. But still in the animation, like say for instance I do this Sonic Boom. Oh, hold up, sorry, I'm freaking out here. He still can charge a bit and still get it, so just be wary of that. But I definitely just recommend parrying. Alright, next we're going to talk about Sonic Boom up close and what can you do about it. Now most of the time when they do Sonic Boom up close, I feel as if, like in this kissing distance, they do like a block string with it. And if they do that, what I do recommend is not doing this. Don't drive impact, because they can drive impact back, that's not a good option. But you should do this. Parrying. Do you see how I perfect parry? There was enough ample time for me to press a button. I didn't, because I didn't think I was gonna get preferred, honestly. I thought I was gonna mess up the timing, but I didn't. But you can obviously hit him and, you know, press a button. Now that time I have a drive impact. Most likely they're not gonna expect that and do drive impact, so just for future reference, you can probably just punch it. But that is an amazing option. That's probably the best option, is to parry. Regular parry is probably good too, but be worried because they could just walk up and grab you, so there's still that. But, you know, that's just, you know, a mix-up or whenever you let go. So parry is a good option. Another option too, drive reversal is an option. I'll tell you another option that's not good though. Level 1 is not an option. You want to know why? Because it is not projectile immune. It's only strike. So don't do that. Level 2. This is the interesting thing about actually level 2. Level 2, right? Level 2 does work, actually. It's not working because for Luke, his is a bit different. He needs to get like a little cutscene thing, right? Some characters will have a different level 2 effect on Guile because it's projectile. So for Luke, he pushes himself back a little bit, so he gets hit by it. But say for instance, if you use another character, like I will give out another character for you. So for an example, we're gonna try Lily, right? Level 2 with Lily. Perfectly fine. So depending on that, you might get hit, you might not. It just depends on your level 2 and level 3 or what your character. Level 1 will not work unless maybe you're like Marissa. I think Marissa's probably be the only one because she has armor on hers, but that is about it. The rest of the cast will struggle with that said super, so for the level 1. But you can level 2, level 3, this as well. If you're feeling like you can close out the match or something, and if you have fast hands, because, you know, you still have to have fast hands while, you know, they're doing all this stuff. Have good timing to get out your super. Now, me personally, it's a little too risky for me because I haven't trained enough to do fast hands, stuff like this, like on the block, but you can do it, as you can see. But the best option definitely is parry. You also can DP, I should mention, if your character does have a DP, EX obviously. That is probably the best option to deal with sonic booms up close if they do a block string. Because you don't have to hold it. You can parry, can drive reversal. Drive reversal is actually really epic against Guile because he's a zoner character, so a lot of times he will just get hit by a projectile, so feel free to use it, but it's costly because it costs a lot of meter. I honestly do hope they buff drive reversal in Season 2 because I think it does need a buff. Next up, I want to talk about Guile's other projectile move, which is this thing. Blaze, baby. Whatever this is called. I forget what it's called. But what is this? It used to be his V trigger, no, V skill 1, I think? V skill 1. This move. It's very powerful, right? Multi-hit, I believe it's 2. Really good EX. Stays there for like 80 hours, right? What do you do about this thing, you know? Well, there's one thing you can do. Up close, say for instance he does do this, right? You could just A. Sweep him. Do it from go. Oh. That actually does work. If you're too close, you'll get hit. Obviously, that's what you saw, but you can go under him. You can even medium kick it. Oh boy. And get a full conversion combo, whatever you want. That was just something stupid, but you can do that. It do work, is what I'm saying. It do work. So you can reach him and get under there and beat him down. So I do recommend that. Now, obviously, medium kicks can vary because if you got a big old leg, you could probably gonna get hit by it. But like for instance, Ken, he going under there easily. Luke, he going under there as well. But you can just medium kick him or heavy kick him, get a knockdown, get a little pressure or whatever you want to do. Get a little Okizeme mix up, whatever you prefer to do. But it is a thing that you can do, so you're not hopeless. Now, when it comes to just him doing it and throwing the projectile, most of the time when they do this, they're probably going to try to mix you up, either with a grab, I feel as if, or something like that. I do think, in that case scenario, if you think they're going to press a button, drive reversal is a good option. If they're not expecting it, you don't want to drive impact this. That is not that's the worst option. Because, as you can see, he's walking forward, he can easily drive impact back. So that's not a good option. I think drive reversal here is good. Parry is good too. Actually jumping is a good option too, because I don't think they would have enough time, from my understanding, to actually get a flash kick if I remember correctly. Let me check though to be correct. Okay, so it seems like with this option, Guile can flash kick, but it's a little too delayed for it to happen. Maybe you have to have perfect timing, but I just can't get it. It seems really hard, so the likeliness of them flash kicking you is very low, so you can jump over. because it's just too much time, because you have to move forward. I mean, you have to do quarter circle back, forward, then immediately after that hold down, and it's not enough time. So I believe you actually can. If I'm wrong, let me know down below, but it's kind of hard to tell with that. So I think you're actually safe on that, so you can jump over them. Obviously, you still have to worry about them doing something. I'm not sure what, but they still have a little bit of time to do something, decide a decision there, but you can jump over it. But if you're a super slow like that, you're gonna get hit, obviously. But if you have good reaction time, you're fine. It just takes way too long for him to get the flash kick. So I think you're fine on that. So definitely jumping works, jumping over it. Neutral jumping, I wouldn't recommend it, depending on which version they do, because it's kind of hard to tell sometimes, because there is that version, the first one, this is light, medium, they're kind of similar in a way, so I wouldn't really know. And EX is still a pain in the butt. Heavy's faster, obviously, so yeah. But definitely recommend forward jumping. Be cautious of them, you know, walking though, because they can do it. So depending on the distance, if they're doing it like in this range, definitely wouldn't recommend jumping, for sure, because they actually might have enough time if you do decide to do that. If they're holding down, but if they're up close to you, it's okay to jump. It really just depends on distance, because I don't think they're gonna have enough time. They're gonna panic a little bit. They're gonna panic. But again, let me know if I'm wrong down below. It's kind of hard to tell for that. I'm not a Guile player, so I can't fully tell the thing with that. So sorry about that. Next up, I want to talk about Guile's normals, because I think that's pretty much the only thing that's left to think about it now, besides like level 2. So yeah. Normals. I want to talk about first normal is forward heavy punch. Specifically forward heavy punch. Why? Because it's +3, so it's probably his scariest move, honestly. So he can really do some fancy stuff with this. But the important thing about this move is that what? You can duck it and get a counter. So if you ever see this move around, duck it if you can and get a conversion, and you know he could be dead whatever conversion you do. I'm not a Luke player, so like yet again, I use them for examples, but you can do whatever you want with them after that, because you can hit them with a low, the sweep, medium kick, and get a full conversion with drive rush. I'm sorry. Thank you, whoever blessed me. But yeah, do whatever you want with that. Just mess them up. Don't let them just do this for free, because you want to duck this, throw him. A lot of choices here. So yeah. Let's talk about what is this? Forward heavy kick, I believe. Forward heavy kick. This move is actually not safe, but it is with distance. So if he kicks you from right here, oh, I'm sorry, I moved a little bit. Let me just turn it up. There you go. You're not hitting him, but if he does it up close, you can get a punish. So same thing, rules apply with most characters. It depends on the distance, really. A lot of the times, I feel as if Guile tries to space you out, then hits you with a silent boom from a far distance, because you can't punish him. If you do, he gets a combo. So be cautious of the distance between you and him, like normal, because he's just trying to bait you to do a move, depending on the distance. So look out for the distance for his move, and then you can hit him, because that is not safe. Speaking of not safe moves, you see this? This is his light kick. It's -5. Why? I don't know. So definitely 4-frame move. Obviously, don't hit him with 5 frames. Most 5 frames are like kicks, so you're not getting any of that. But 4 frame. Start a combo. Medium kick. 5. Start a combo. Like, yeah, it's not that great. This move right here is actually very fairly safe. So if he does the back version of this, which is back medium kick, Guile is fairly safe, so you can't do anything about it. But if he does the forward version, I don't know why he would do that. It's -6, so you actually can punish it with a 6 frame normal, as long as you have good timing and are good at the video game. Hold on, let me cook. Oh my goodness, there you go. It's precise. You gotta be right on time, obviously. So yeah, you can punish him with a 6 frame and 4 to 5 if you want to too. So yeah, because -6. So even with this, not safe. But he does the back version, he gets a bit more distance, so you're not hitting him. You know, he's a bit further away. Just remember that as well. But a lot of his normals, his punching normals, are cancelable to Sonic Boom. So if, say for instance, let me get him to the corner here, or just here, I guess. Medium, standing. I don't think he can. Can he do that? It's kind of hard to tell because it's a forward punch, but I'm not sure if he can cancel. Let's see here. No, he cannot. Can't cancel anything with that one. but medium, heavy, very important to know. Also, this move, how I said the medium kick, right? Not safe. You can get a follow-up, but guess what? The follow-up is still not safe. It's just an overhead, so just, you know, block appropriately. If he does do this, just don't duck low. Duck up, punish. Important thing to know. Like, a lot of his moves are up close are not good, which is why people do struggle with Guile, because when you realize he can't really do anything, like if they're not really too smart with their button placements and how they're using their buttons from far away or up close, you can mess them up. Like, even this is his standing heavy kick. If he does this up close, it's -4, so you already know what that means. It is not safe. So, up close. Oh, I messed up, sorry. Hold up. There you go. Close, punish. Do it right here, far away. Obviously, you're not getting anything. So, distance is the key here for Guile. So, get close to him as possible, because he's going to have to press a button. He might make a mistake. And you already know if he does jab, jab, fireball or something, you can parry, drive reversal. You have multiple options. You can DP, you can level 2, depending on your character. Level 3 as well, and level 1, depending. Well, no, just Merce, I think. So, yeah, you have options there for a lot of his things. He's not super strong up close, so get as close to him as possible so he can make a mistake. Because the only way he's going to DP you is if he's charging now. So if you don't see him charging down, approach him. Don't be afraid of a DP. If he's backing up, fireball. That's the important thing to note with Guile. Backing up means fireball. Sitting down means uppercut or fireball because he's holding down back. That's all it means. So just get close to him. If you see him moving, the only move that he can just do out fast immediately is this. That is it. But you know what to do with that. All you can do is sweep him. You can hit him with a medium kick. Technically, if he does do this, you could level 3 him, which I should have mentioned before, or level 2 him, but you can go through this because you're invincible. So it doesn't matter. Blaze. See? So, depending on your character, level 2 will reach, but you get what I'm saying is what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. I hope. So just use this information wisely here because he is strong depending on the range. Like if he hits you from certain ranges, then it can get a little spooky. Also, thing to note, if he does do EX, you especially want to be careful what button you press here too. Also, let's talk about the rest of normal so I don't forget. We also have standing medium kick here, which is pretty much safe, at least for him. So if he does do this, even up close, it's -4, but you're actually not going to reach him. At least Luke can't. Maybe another character can. Maybe Lily can or something like that. But for Luke's sake, he cannot. Maybe others cannot as well. It just depends on your character's, you know, forward frame normal. Can't reach him. At least Luke cannot. And the farther it is, the safer it is. So even for other characters that could, up close cannot. So thought I should mention that. Another thing is his medium, crouching medium punch. He has 2 medium punches that he can do. And then go into fireball. Important thing to know about this is, one, if he does do the full thing like that, or whatever, like EX does not matter, you're actually jailed. So if he does do this, perfect, right? Boom, boom, perfect. You're jailed. I can't do anything. So if I showed you my my thing here, moving all around, as you see, right? I'm jailed. I can't do anything. So important thing to know. And if he EX, the same thing applies, obviously, like I said, because he's plus. So be careful of that. Also, it changes though. So if he does it like, say, like right here, and does it to you, or just a little further, as long as it hits, you actually can do something. But this has to be in the middle of the screen. Then the properties do change for it. So depending on the distance, yet again, then you can do something. So distance actually can do stuff now, but up close can't. So there you go. Another thing to note about this as well, crouching medium punch, like double cannon. So let's say we're going to do the same thing, right? In the middle of this, you actually can do something. The second hit, parry. So you know what that means? Reversal. Level 1, level 2, level 3. DP. All of that works if he does do the second hit on block. So you're actually good to do that. And I should mention this too. Same thing applies for light as well. It's not guaranteed. It's not real. This is fake pressure. So if he does do light, you technically can DP him. But it's not normal to do that, bro. It's just too fast. But you can parry it too. So I just thought I should mention that. But that's too hard stuff. But I just thought to mention it because I feel wrong not telling you about it. So you can DP it. I can't because I'm not a god in this game yet, but you actually can DP the second hit of that. So I thought I should mention that. But yeah, you get gelled out in a situation like that. Also, you do get gelled out too if he does do actually just standing medium punch. You're jailed. Can't do anything either too. So you can't do any of the tactics I talked about parrying all that stuff unless he does do like a setup of boom boom proportions, which you will see a lot of Guile players do that. It's a common thing, so don't worry. This tool is still useful. Oh, I did not mean to do that, but you know what I mean. Bam bam and fireball, you know? So same thing applies. Next thing I want to talk about is this move, which is forward down heavy kick, and it is -9. So if he hits you with it, you know, on block, you can destroy him. No questions asked, right? See what I'm saying? But the important thing about this, important thing to know about this, words, you can actually duck it and get a combo. So ever do it to you, bam. It's mainly used for an anti-air, so you know, just to let you know. And also when he does do it, he can actually charge up a flash. So one of these, get ready for him because he's ducking technically. So be careful of that. He is ducking technically. What else is there? There is also this into that, which is, this is his crouching heavy kick. So if he does this to you by default, he's -12, so it's punished regardless. But if he wants to try to somehow save the day or whatever, and does the high, just keep ducking because it's still a high, so it doesn't really change his fate. He's still doomed to die, so just dodge submission. That's another thing he does have, but I think it's mainly for combos, I'm assuming, but yeah. Also, with standing medium punch, he actually has a follow-up to back heavy punch, and when he does do this, he's -9, so you know what that means? Punish. That's all it means. It's just a punish, so you're good. Simple as that. I think that is all the normals here. I think I should mention too, I guess, standing heavy punch. I think I did not mention that. He does do it. It is -6, as you can see. He can cancel it, but I don't imagine he would. Would he? Like, he can't. It's kind of hard for him to get Sonic Boom because he would have to pause it because, you know, he has a back heavy punch and it would change the attack. So, and heavy punch can be canceled into things. So don't know how he would do this. You have to be an extremely good Guile player, but he could cancel it. But just by default, if he just does this to you in your face, it's -6. So you know the deal. You know the deal. So when it comes to Guile's level 2, I can't really give you too much advice on this, but if you get hit by, if they know what they're doing, you're gonna lose a lot of health. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're gonna get cooked. But what I can tell you is the difference of what he can do. So, important thing to know about this level 2. You see this? You see that? I'll just dab. I was trying to throw a Sonic Boom. You cannot throw a Sonic Boom after this at the same time. It doesn't work. You can't even do this either. So, level 2 again. Right? Bam, bam. Half circle back. Nope, didn't come out. Now, if I did this first, then that works. Or if I did, oop, gotta do it again. Sonic Boom into that, it works. But he cannot do this into the other versions of Sonic Boom. He's committed. He's locked in. Until it hits you, he cannot do it. You just have to deal with these tiny little dudes. And what he most likely will do, he'll drive rush, he'll walk, wait for you to make a mistake. I think he still can flash kick, because not a Sonic Boom, right? So just be very cautious of that. But that is really it to really worry about. So he cannot do that Sonic Boom during all of that. So it's an important thing to know because he's already applying pressure. That'd be kind of cracked, I guess you could say. So yeah, best advice to you when he does this stuff up close. Parry. If he's really up close, if you have the best reaction of all time, DP. Drive reversal is your friend. I will always say that. It's always your friend against range characters. Drive reversal, especially during this, and if he's just doing a whole bunch, get him off you. Just back him off. It's gonna cost a lot, but you want to die? That's a real question. You want to? Do you want to die? I don't want to die. I sure don't. So if he's doing stuff, pressing buttons with this, drive reversal is your friend. But there's nothing really I could give it to you because I don't know exactly what to do. It's kind of like Blanca Ball. It depends on the character, I mean the player, and how they play him, so just be cautious of that, please. But yeah, I do hope this video helped you out a lot. I'm not a professional player or anything like that, but if I didn't miss anything, let me know down below, or for something I got something wrong, let me know down below, because I'm not a Guile player, you know? But it's just the things I've seen fighting against Guile and seeing other people use Guile, and just looking at frame data obviously too. So yeah, like I said, I hope this helps. I hope you guys have a great day, night, noon, or whatever time period you guys have at, man, and I will see you guys in the next video.